Okay, yeah, Monday morning, Mike V. I guess it's the eve before Christmas Eve. It is. Let's go to you know what? I woke up this morning. I'm up in upstate New York for those that really aren't that familiar. As you look down here, where is the thing? Why can't I share here? It's freaking, it was negative 7 degrees today. -7 degrees. Now I get it. Know what I signed up for and everything like that. But, you know, just means I trade more. Anyway, let's go to Sunday evening where we started posting. In an abbreviated week, it doesn't mean there's going to be short of something to do. There's always another trade, as we said. As I'm looking in the corner of my eye, I would implore everybody to go to our YouTube channel, which Monday morning I consider, it's maybe not the most relevant money making immediate situation in the moment to make money, but certainly we put data that rolls throughout the week, Coach and I, that's relevant, and nothing more relevant than Coach leading off on Monday right then at 9:30, having uh, uh, a plan probably a little bit longer term than I am. Doesn't mean it's right or wrong or indifferent, but I leave that when I say I leave that to the professionals, meaning it's kind of a cop out, an American term for an excuse of if you don't know something, then just leave it to someone else. Coach is the guy. All right, so I go back there, watch Coach's video again. I'll be here for power hour today. It's not going to stop. It shouldn't. All right, again, Sunday evening. Couple of things to point out. All right. These are the themes that are going on right now, and they rotate. Sometimes it's Mag 7. These are the current hot themes right now. Not to be redundant, and the redundancy comes in because if you do go back to that red YouTube channel and you watch about the last 8 gazillion videos, you'll know that that is the predominant theme, and we rotate the best of breeds, if you will, right there. We're all tripping over the same things. I'm not going to lie. Okay, again, chart on the spies. It's pretty obvious that the buyers want to take Planetaire to 100. Opened up nicely today. We'll see where it's going. Couple of other things that might be of relevance. I could post 1,000 charts. Everybody that I follow, or vice versa, or some of the members in the room, quite honestly, lately have been picking out stocks. Is everybody that I follow is either a high level, superstar, high level professional. You go to a doctor, a specialist, the guys who consider a specialist, I guess after 20, 30 years, he's been looking at a knee every day, freaking 18,000 days straight, sans a couple of off days. So the charts, we can all basically disseminate it the same. It's about a process, it's about a style, and it's about how to disseminate information. There's no problem with us all tripping over the same things. We're all high level guys. Apple trades, 40 million shares a day. Is plenty of the pie to go around. Using Apple as an example. Was I on there? Oops. Always the calendar, upgrades, downgrades, Wall Street research, Hardnet, Major Goldman guy. We all follow him. Zero hedge. Not that he's a judge and a jury. High level opinion. Go against it if you want. Maybe it's going to keep going down the sell signal. Who knows? I'm not telling you what to do. I can interpret it my way. It's not the only tool I use. At this point, when something like a contrarian signal of all hedge funds all in the pool, actually, you know what that is cash in the sidelines. So everybody, hold on. Everybody's all in with cash. This is overweight cash. Okay? You could rotate it, and that might mean it's either mean a couple of things. Either the market might get a little heavy, eyeing the VIX and TLT, which by the way, and I'm Coach sure would agree not to put a lot of words in his mouth, but TLT and the VIX, as in my opinion, and by the way, it did come back to that 50-day look at Friday's video, are driving what's going on right now. If you really want to know again, redundancy, go watch his videos again. Coach's a video. I'm sure he has a lot more to say with that. ALB, gold, An example, Bitcoin saw the outflow of 680 million on Thursday. Today being Monday, it's not that late. Largest outflow in history. You might consider that a bullish. You might consider everybody took profits, everybody's all out. I don't know what that means. I do. I can interpret it that way. It doesn't. I don't think it's not 100. It's not 90% one way. My opinion. It's a part of a tool that might matriculate, predicated upon rotation in the market, even the day of the week to some degree. But number one, it's option flow and volume. That will never change, no matter what the financial instrument. RSIs, XBI, RSI, XLB, the homies, energy, industrials, all low RSI. They can go lower. Biggest moves are at the end. We saw it on the other way like a month ago with stocks that were going up. Goldman, Recco, and overweights. It's an opinion. Gold will be fine. There we go. Kind of knows what he's doing. He's got a day job. Just one of the people. I see who's in the room here. I know who's in the room. I see everybody. It's I have a responsibility never to call anybody out. I don't know why you don't chirp or let's chirp. Say something. Coach post. What a little grab. That's one of the stocks, by the way, Mick, that didn't work with Vol. I should have a list. Should do a video of stocks, the top 10 option stocks that I curated or hold on. Throughout the year. Grab is one of them that saw a lot of option flow. One of those things that hasn't matriculated, use that word twice, I'm sorry, yet. Grab. You want it now. And you know what the other one is? AUR is another one. I just bought 20,000 AUR. That's what is my average price is 84 cents. Come on, baby, hang in there. Oh. Trade turned into a position. Why am I on that one? It brought me to talking about top 10 option flows for the year. Daily on AUR. Weekly on AUR. All right, we'll come into a little support. I might add doubling down, or hold on, adding to it. But I will tell you, in clear transparency, as always, as it should be, I got some nice winners. I have 20,000 from 694. That's about as all as I'm going to have. Now, what does a trader do? It may or may not work. This is what I think. If I didn't own it now, would I? Now, AUR Innovations, like one of the rocket companies, all right? We all know what they're doing. As a matter of fact, this Luna was the biggest winner on the board in the morning. I haven't looked at it, but let's take a gander. All right, Luna, they go on a reversal with volume and range. What that tells me right now is you don't have to have a penny on which way it goes. You take money out of the market with it. The other ones, Rocket Lab, Lunar. So AUR taking calls. And I should do a top 10 list. Grab another one that didn't work. Getting back to what was on. Yet. Good eye though, Mick. Nordstrom. Finally done. That's like what a dog. What a take under. I hope they lower the price of their shoes. I buy some shoes there, man. They got some high-end shoes. Weekly. There's the weekly on Nordstrom. So if you happen to be perfect in the last decade or so on Nordstrom, and the reason why I know about a stock like this is I buy some shoes there. I used to. The weekly used to rip. There it is. Take under, in my opinion. Call said so. That's it. Next, Nordstrom. What they'll do is they'll take it private and they'll spin it off and it'll go public differently. Just like every other retail. Top IV. This is a list. Top stocks IBD. That's it. Find it there. Docs, HIMS, Hut, A-Lab. Always upgrades. Let's see, anybody on here? By the way, Top. Jeff, it wasn't you. I mixed you and Dwayne on giving football picks. Dwayne has some situation with Indiana. I was thinking about that. I didn't put any money on it, but Jeff, you're off the hook. You don't give me any bad football bets. I mean, I need one over freaking Christmas though. There's football on Christmas. Yeah, it's simple. I know this too. Connor, sharp kid. I want to get in touch with him on a private matter. All right, he gets it. We all know the same thing. It's like don't run with scissors. You know what I mean? Don't drink the beer before liquor, always sicker, things like that. You know what I mean? All these other things in life. Don't swim until half an hour after eating, you'll get a cramp. These are the principles. We get it. Focus on the leaders. Thanks. Oh, forgot. But they are. You get those down and you get your own style, At this level, even his level, no offense, Connor, I think he's only a little younger than me and at 52. Uh, it's you against yourself at that point. That's really where you want to get. A lot of people in this room are getting there, to be honest with you. Stock selection in TradeGATEHub is one of the few things that you're going to lack here. Or financial instrument situations. Tesla hourly chart. Take a gander. Doesn't mean it might work. Trend spider. All right, this is it. The hourly. There's the volume shelf. They all talk about the volume shelf. So if you follow the trend in the volume shelf, it breaks the hourly, then it's probably going to take it up to what? 445. Maybe 450 the strike price again. Probably the way I'm looking at it. Boom. Probably 450. All right. That's if you look at that. I don't think I'm alone. Doesn't make it right. Doesn't mean I'm going to trade it. That's what that says. Fact. I'm getting fired up. I'm so pissed that the market's closed. Lemonade, 60th time frame. Jeff, where are you? Just don't. I'm not good at those trades. I mean, I get it. I get it. The 40 base. Just so you know what? I think speaking of Jeff, I think he bought that. I think yeah, no, I saw Lay's potato chips. Lay's. His culture. You know what else I saw was going up? The chirping about me at UMAC. The chirping all day about me, this UMAC. Now it's above the gap. Now it's getting a little bit of volume. The RSI, what do you want to draw a line? Boom, it breaks out there. God forbid it closes or goes above this day's close, which the range is from 23 to freaking 14, $10 range. This goes here, you're going to start building something. That's your new support. Previous reason, 15 and change. Nice area. Bouncing around there. That's the one they're talking about, UMAC. They're talking about rum, rum, rum. Speaking about rum, the only thing about the rum this time of year is I drink eggnog and rum. Not in it. Was it a gap and go? I'm sure it was. Everybody that bought the open, I know exactly probably what happened. The bigger the gap up, the more it dipped, and then they took the profits, booked the opening range, and they went. Didn't even gap up 750, so it did gap up a lot. All right. Now you want to see. Thanks, Coach. Here's what I'm looking at, my boy. Thank you, Coach. By the way, class act always leads by example, including on a personal level. You know what I mean, Coach. APP. Red the green. Positive. Look at that one. They want that on the books at the end of the year. That was the biggest winner. What else? Was everything moving? All right, let's go to some stocks. You know what this is like? I'm thinking, this is like Christmas shopping. You know, I'm the guy, what is it? December, the Christmas Eve is tomorrow. I'm the guy that's out there like a lunatic that'll pay 5 times retail just to get it done. And it's done. I don't mind paying up because I'm obnoxious in that way. It's like holiday with this with here. You know, don't pay. There are deals out there. Okay, that doesn't mean that you buy 5 of the same thing. I wish I can get away with it, but I can't. So this is you gotta be respectful during this time of what's going on here. So let's see what's moving. What are the boys doing? Okay, let's hear. I'm not even gonna go to the Jesus feed. I'll do that later. Let's do this quickly because it's more the onus is really more option flow. I'll post. But a day like this, listen, I'm not. There's always something to do. I get it. It's the volume still will be a little bit below par. Doesn't mean it's going to stop us. Okay. Most actives on the day. Take a picture. You know what? RGTI mentioned in the room. Lays mentioned in the room. Sound bounce. Planeteer. Rum mentioned in the room. TSLL. Tesla acting very well now near the high. The inverse of the Tesla inverse. They're going to do it too. I don't know about that. AMD bounced 5. Was up 5 at one point, taking value. All of a sudden, you're going to be wrong before you're right. AMD is now rolling over a touch. Big deal. All right. So if you had AMD and hold on a second. You took a shot on Friday afternoon, took a shot. And you had AMD from, let's say, it didn't have much of a range too on Friday. The range is only 120 to 118. So suppose you bought 118. You turn around, it's 26. You can take some profits in it. Now, I agree that, there's different types of traders. It's not where the stock has been, it's where it's going. But certainly, I don't blame anybody, especially maybe coming along to the 125 proverbial strike price, even though it is a Monday. That's how I think. It doesn't make it right. Intel, dead cat bounce. I mentioned it on Friday. Not interested. AMD, Lucid, calls came in. They're Lucid. All right, I don't know. You might get somebody, maybe God forbid, somebody takes some calls are coming in. Not the type of July, April calls you want to see now. We're getting into next year. You want to see like an AUR. Oh no, we're an investor. Bastard. AUR. They're building positions in AUR here at 672. Come on. Oh, there's AUR. And the right thing to do is now I have 20. I have 4,000 to sell. Right where I basically bought it. Hopefully I can scale out of a little bit of position, reset, get a better price, but I'm certainly not going to carry this and let the loser trickle. As we know, one day could just pop up, and now it's, a couple bottles. The only thing that's keeping me in this type of stock at this moment is the calls going at leaps. Anything that worked was that. We all agree BPDR did it, Cores did it, Hood did it. They're all rolling over now. Oh, God. Next. Did it. Convenience theory. All right, I'll leave it there. You know what I mean? No improvement. Market's going down. Percent losers, 60 minutes. DNA, UVIX going down. UVIX, so they're taking away the VIX volatility. Moves have been somewhat made. Let's look at percent gainers in 60 minutes. Let's see if I have something. DPRO. Tesla bounced. If you only knew the situation in DPRO and how much I had of this stock. Anybody on here knows what I mean. All right, that's it. All right, I'll post at this point, fuel cell. Build a position in this in the fund and fuel cell, by the way. I'm told. Or dry air. It is. I'm told fuel cells gonna be, hydrogen's gonna be up there replacing a lot of other things. That's what I'm told. Fuel cell, took a chance, a flyer, buy some coals. Okay, we'll leave it there. We all good? I'm in the room. Okay, tomorrow I don't, oh, you know what? Tomorrow I will be on. I'll be on the rest of the day. In the room the rest of the day. Most likely power hour, considering if there's no traffic out here. It is freaking 7 degrees. I actually gotta get in my car and push my freaking, kick my door out. My feet.